Tesla confirms the switch to 48-volt system. Tesla moves forward with applying improvements to the low-voltage system of its electric vehicles, which so far was operating at roughly 12 volts just like in the vast majority of other cars. During the recent 2023 Investor Day, Tesla's representatives confirmed the intention to introduce a 48-volt system, which despite many years, is still a rare solution in the automotive industry. The first step for Tesla was the switch from 12-volt lead-acid auxiliary batteries to 12-volt lithium-ion auxiliary batteries, announced in February 2021, and initially launched in the refreshed Tesla Model S and Model X, starting with the Plaid, and later used also in the Model 3 and Model Y, in late 2021. According to Tesla, the old lead-acid batteries were a major source of failures in Tesla cars, and they needed a replacement about every 4 years or so. The new lithium-ion batteries are expected to withstand the lifetime of the car just like the main traction battery, so there should be no replacement needed at all. That's the obvious improvement, on top of which comes a smaller size and lower weight, 87% reduction. Tesla says that starting with the Cybertruck, this year, the Optimus robot, and all future electric vehicles, the 48-volt low-voltage system will be used. For reference, the automotive industry moved from 6-volt to 12-volt in the 1960s. Currently, smaller vehicles might still use 6-volt, while larger vehicles use 24-volt. Tesla will use a 48-volt system because it will reduce the current by a factor of 4, compared to 12-volt systems. This voltage level is still considered safe. The increase in voltage is a necessity as power demand for onboard electrical devices steadily increases, and at 12-volt, the wires are becoming thick, heavy, and costly. With a 48-volt system, there will be noticeable weight and cost savings, while at the same time, efficiency might increase. That's a really interesting change, which will also require a new 48-volt lithium-ion auxiliary battery. In the case of Tesla, it might even be produced in-house, we don't know yet. Source: reposted and summarized from Mark Kane at Inside EVS. My take: the 48-volt system will be cheaper, lighter, and more efficient. The Tesla Cybertruck wiper blade saga continues. The Tesla Cybertruck continues to run into hurdles regarding the design of its windshield wiper blade. The story of the Tesla Cybertruck's windshield wiper is a long and, thus far, fruitless one. CEO Elon Musk has even gone as far as lamenting that the Cybertruck's windshield wiper is what troubles him most. Now, it seems the design has run into another hurdle but may be helped by a recently granted patent. The United States requires that 80% of a windshield be covered by the arc of a windshield wiper, thus ensuring that drivers have the best possible visibility, no matter the conditions. Numerous times in history, this has forced savvy car designers to choose strange and downright complex windshield wiper designs to fit their vehicles' sleek profiles. Such is the case of the Tesla Cybertruck. In the now well-known photo shared by Tesla head of design, Franz von Holzhausen, the Cybertruck is seen slightly dirty and had been forced to use its single massive wiper blade to clean its windshield, thus showing that much of the top corner of the window had not been reached. Took Cybertruck beta out for a drive. Franz von Holzhausen, Woodhouse 2, March 2, 2023. It remains unclear if the wiper design has achieved the 80% coverage requirement, but we do know that Elon Musk has specified that this will not be the production design. But what could Tesla implement next? That is not the production wiper. Elon Musk, December 11, 2021. That brings us to a recently granted Tesla patent for windshield wiper movement. In keeping with the current design, it only uses one massive wiper blade to reach all the way across the window, but in the patent, the base of the wiper is also movable. This allows the hinge point to shift along the bottom of the window frame and thus allows for more coverage of the window with a single wiper blade. Tesla has not specified if this new patent design will be used in the coming Cybertruck, but with the design challenge still very much on the table, Tesla engineers may be forced to think outside of the box. Source: reposted and summarized from William Johnson at Teslarati. My take: we will know in a few months when the Cybertruck starts production. Tesla receives permission to launch Supercharger network in Turkey. Tesla has received permission to launch its extensive Supercharger network in Turkey. The company has already started development in the country in 2022 and is expected to officially enter the market this year. The Turkish Energy Market Regulatory Authority (EMRA) has granted Tesla a license to operate its charging grid in Turkey, according to an EMRA statement released on Friday. This gave the company the right to install charging stations and operate them. Thus, Turkish owners of Tesla cars will soon have access to superchargers in the country. Tesla is currently one of 119 companies that are authorized to operate charging stations. With charging stations to be installed at several locations, including parking lots, shopping centers, and gas stations by licensed operators, electric vehicle owners will be able to receive charging services and will be able to travel more affordably in the face of rising fuel prices, EMRA said in a statement. The agency said there are 3,728 commercial charging stations in Turkey, including 3,082 slow AC and 646 fast DC charging stations. According to EMRA, 14,896 new electric vehicles were registered in December 2022, up from 7,694 in December 2021. At the end of 2022, it became known that Tesla began recruiting for several positions in Turkey, most of them in the service sector and one in the sales sector, which indicated the opening of a store and a service center there. All open vacancies were in Istanbul, in the Besiktas region. At the moment, all positions except automotive mechanics technicians have already been filled. Tesla stepped up in Turkey in early 2022 when it appointed Kemal Gesser, who has headed the Lufthansa Airlines Turkey office since 2015, as head of Tesla Motors Turkey and boosted the company's capital in the country by TL $50 million to $2.68 million. This was the first serious hint of further development in Turkey, and local customers even awaited the official start of sales of the company's entire line of vehicles in 2022. However, Tesla did not enter the car market last year. Now there are signs that it will happen this year. Source: reposted and summarized from Eva Fox at Tasmanian. My take: another country that Tesla will soon dominate the auto market. Tesla FSD takes on infamous racecourse. Tesla full self-driving was put to the test on MotorTrend's infamous test track. Besides their fantastic performance capabilities, Tesla vehicles are known for their ability to drive themselves. Tesla full self-driving is set to dramatically change how we transport ourselves in the coming years, but in one of the most unique tests of the software, it has been pushed to its limit on MotorTrend's test track. A video of a Tesla Model 3 using full self-driving to navigate the test track was posted on Twitter by Chansu Byun, showing just how incredible the software truly is. MotorTrend took Tesla's FSD beta to track FSD completed the lap by itself. Amazing! FSD beta profile. Chansu Byun. Byun Chansu, March 10, 2023. It should go without saying that the Tesla full self-driving won't be setting any lap records in the coming months, but its ability to navigate the course is nonetheless a fantastic achievement. Without any traditional painted lines or signage, the Model 3 completed its lap with little to no intervention from the driver. Unlike on the road, Driving on track requires an entirely different mindset and would require a complete reprogramming of full self-driving. While on a normal road, one must look for signs, pedestrians, and stoplights. None of those things are found on a racetrack. Furthermore, without lines, the driver is forced to pick the best path, attempting to hit the apex of corners whenever possible and knowing when to accelerate or brake to ensure you meet those turns at the highest possible speed. As funny as Tesla FSD on track is, some have tried to make that a reality. One racing series, RoboRace, has attempted to make autonomous race cars that would race on the same historic tracks as human-driven racing series, though the series has since folded. As Tesla FSD heads toward an ever wider release and nears the end of its beta testing environment, it will be interesting to see the technology be used in more and more interesting locations. And who knows, one day, that may even include the racetrack. Source: reposted and summarized from William Johnson at Teslarati. My take: very soon Tesla's FSD will change the auto industry forever.